Greetings and welcome to this week's episode of Advice with Dr. McKinney. I'm Dr. McKinney. I'm a therapist who's here to help you identify issues, situations, and problems you may be facing. Please do not use this platform as a form of therapy. If you're in need of therapy, please reach out to a licensed therapist or a counselor. Today, we're going to talk about if you're in a situationship or a relationship, and if so, what do you do? So, first, if you are in a relationship, you usually have a legitimate title. When you go out around people, your person introduces you as my lady, my guy, my fiance, my girlfriend, my boyfriend. When you're in a situationship and you go out, they introduce you by your name or my friend. So that's one idea. The second one is when you're in a relationship, you usually do activities during business hours. When you're in a situationship, you usually do activities from dusk to dawn. When you're in a relationship, your partner or your person's friends and family know who you are. They refer to you as, oh, that's his lady, that's her guy, that's their fiance. When you're in a situationship, they refer to you as, oh, I think that's his friend, or they're friends with benefits. I'm not sure. I don't know. So no one really knows who you are or what you're doing. So now we've identified if you're in a relationship or a situationship. What do? Many of us that are in situationships know that we're in situationships. But if you're in a situationship and that's your choice, you want to be in a situationship, you and your person know that that's what's going on. You've identified, this is all I can give. I don't have time for anything else. I don't want anything else. I don't want the commitment. And you're okay with that, by all means, continue your situationship. If you're in a situationship that you didn't want to be in, you enter into it because you hoped that it would lead to a relationship and it hasn't moved on to a relationship, and your person thinks that it's okay and they haven't figured out that you bring this value to the table and you want to exit, what do? You have a conversation with your person and you explain to them just that. I entered into this situationship with hopes of it leading to a relationship, and it hasn't really moved on to anything else. I thought that by spending time with you and being around you more, you would see the value that I bring and add to your life and want to be in a relationship with me. But at this time, you don't. And I can't continue this situationship. So I'm going to exit, spend some time alone, before I decide to move on to a real relationship. So that's a conversation that you can have with your person upon exiting that situationship. And if you decide that you want to stay in the situationship and hope that it finally leads to a relationship, then that again is your choice. But you can decide to stay and enjoy or exit and fulfill your life. Again, I hope that you've enjoyed this week's topic. I hope that you know if you're in a situationship or relationship, and I'll see you next week.